This is like my fourth time or fifth time trying to do this video, and everything keeps getting lost into cyberspace. And I got hot and bothered about it and sweaty, and I took my shirt off. But in the other videos I've got a shirt on. Anyhow, that's my comedic approach tonight. This is going to be my last try, and I will not be sidetracked. I don't give up. Do I know what's causing this? Maybe there's a glitch in the system. Who cares? What's going on today? Angelina Jolie just had her breast surgically removed. And this was in the planning stages for quite some time. It wasn't an overnight decision. So, can you imagine what I think about that? Like, from my take of waking up and truth, because I think it's just garbage. I don't care about her per se, but what it does, the influence that it has, and that's the reason why they did it. That's the reason, because it's a selling point. You see, the medical industry has been able to sell billions, well, all told billions, but just thinking about the cosmetic industry, and not necessarily the cancer side of it, the cancer treatment, which they can't seem to get right. I could cure all the cancer patients if they came to me, but that's not my job. My job is to go to the primary problem that there is, to wake people up, because then everything else becomes more and more easy. But if you go to all these symptoms, cancer is just a symptom of society's problems. The government is just a symptom. Do you know what I mean by a symptom? You cannot do any improvements. You cannot create the total solution if you keep treating symptoms, because symptoms are on the outside. Symptoms are not the root cause. You have to go to the root cause, and if it's cliche now, I don't care, it's total truth. The spirit is where it comes from. Spiritual illness, spiritual disease, spiritual lies, ignorance of the spirit, denial of the spirit, that is a root cause of all other problems. It all originates from spirit. If your spirit is well, that's the source, that's the center, then everything else will progressively get better, especially now that we're in a disease state. The medical industry purports to treat all that stuff, like the cancer, cancer treatment, cancer industry. But then you have the cosmetic industry. Think about the hundreds of millions that have been the profits of the doctors. This is the profit margin that they have to keep for their high society lifestyle, their professional, wealthy state of life. And they do it by creating this delusion of plastic fake boobies, plastic fake face, everything artificial, everything just an illusion. It's not really what it is. So they tied this in with Hollywood doctors, or Brazilian doctors, wherever you get it from. But there were people that they used to get the story out. The first high-profile women that they used to get this silicone implant. And by the way, I'm needing a little uplift myself. I'm needing a little uplift. I think I need a double D size. Yeah. I'm not feeling right about myself until I get a double D going on. Yeah, how'd you like that? Oh. Now that was a little bit perverted, but I know you love it. So the thing is, I'm not aware of the name Betty Boop or Betty Page or whoever it might have been that got those big boobies in the first place. But in a country that's been deprived of the breast since they started creating artificial infant formula, it's no wonder that there's become a national cultural obsession with getting back to the boobs. Starting with Playboy, starting with now enhancing the boobs so they're bigger, more visual, more to hold, more to desire, more, like the big Cadillac, like the big ranch, big states, big kahunas. So, is more less? Yeah, it is. It's less quality. Exactly. So this is a spiritual disease. Thinking that if you eat a big Whopper, or you eat a double-decker, or whatchamacallit, or a big gulp, that things are going to be better. That you reached the big time now. Yeah, I'm going to, my big boobies, and my big drink, and my big disgusting, decaying flesh burger. This is what it comes down to. This is what it's all about. This is why Angelina Jolie had to remove those breasts, because they maxed out their money on the cosmetic surgery. Now you start diversifying and earning just as much money by cutting boobs off, mastectomy or whatever else you want to call it. I had a lot of things to talk about, but I guess that was the thing that I'm going to try to get this out there. This is my good luck video. It's going to work.